control you like a captain. But I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know, you might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not foe, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain. But I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know, you might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show. Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping, maybe only napping. We do not foe, we are not some napkins. I don't mean to control you like a captain. But I'm just multitasking. So let's go click on the show so we can all fly high like a lad. Every City Sports Review Show. And with people you might know, you might learn something you ain't know. Every city, do you guys a flow? 502 is what you know. All I know is City Sports Review Show. I know you might be doing your work and stuff, but make sure you subscribe to the show.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Derby City Sports Review Show. Yours truly, Will I Am in the building with Will. And T-Rock is in the house. What's going on, T-Rock?
Not much, fellas. Back one more again. Told everybody I hope to see him again later on in the week, and there I am. Here you are. Let's make it happen.
Okay. Thank you, sir, for blessing us with your presence. And the Don, what's going on, sir?
What's going on, players? What's going on, man?
Somebody need a Snickers.
Hump day?
Man, a Snickers or something. Some Monster or something.
No, some splash water on your face. Wipe the coals out your eyes.
Ooh, shit. Similac or something. What's the deal, man? Shit, come on, man. Get on up. Get on up, bro. Jeez. Now, he don't need that. He's already from Sleepy Town. He don't need nothing. He don't need nothing.
I'm just saying cheers. Just saying cheers.
Just a cheers? Okay.
Cheers.
Well, I hope everybody's have had a great day. Like Don said, hump day. So, getting towards the weekend and towards Mother's Day. So, hopefully all the mothers have a great Mother's Day and everybody acknowledge their mothers and, go, have fun, enjoy, relax, love on them. You know how to do what it is. So, let's see here. Social media, want to go ahead and give the proper thanks to My Wild Bird Company, In Touch Therapy, Dr. Dion Woods, T-Shirt Hooligans, and Brown Valley Sports, big time. Thank you guys for the support you have done and all that great stuff. And, go make sure you go ahead and follow, like, subscribe. You see everything at the bottom. Go ahead and the scrolling, give it a follow and like and all that good stuff. As more things are happening, more videos, more shows. Some other shows are in the works, so be on the lookout. And some other stuff is getting dust off and coming back out in the new year type stuff. So be ready for that. Also, we got the winners for the softball and baseball. This big shout out for the softball part of the portion because you guys do a great job of supporting those young ladies, and the boys stepped up. They had some impressive numbers this week, but softball is just different. If you know, you know. It is different. So let's go on and get into the awards part of the show for the winners, winners chicken dinner, etc., etc. Let's see. Let's go ahead and start off. Let's see. Let's go this way. Let me take that off. We'll talk about that shortly. It's Don. Can't even hear you.
There we go. There
Like
we
a
go.
mime.
There we go. All right. Hey, we have right now this week's The Will Shows Kentucky High School Baseball Player of the Week, sponsored by
Mm.
Mile Wide Bird Company, Male High School, Louisville Male High School. Hey, what I say? Male High School. Jackson Carway. Hey, Jackson Carway had an average of 429 this week, 200 runs, and 4 RBI for Jackson, Player of the Week.
He's gonna warm up, guys. He's gonna warm up. It's like that. It's like that car that was, it's kind of cold outside, and you got to give it a little extra time. He's gonna warm up. I promise you guys, he will. The Will Show Kentucky High School Softball Player of the Week, sponsored by In Touch Therapy, Trigg County's Jesse Tejada. Tejada, that's right, Tejada. I want to see kin to all them other Tejadas that are hellified baseball players. But she betted 333 for the week, 2 home runs, 7 RBIs. The Will Shows Kentucky High School Softball Player of the Week, Jazzy Tejada for Trigg County. Big time. Much love, much love. And she had over 700 votes. So, Trigg County, we see what you're
Wow.
doing. We see all what you did, Trigg.
Representing.
Yes, sir.
Representing.
All right. This week, The Will Shows Kentucky High School Baseball Pitcher of the Week, sponsored by Mile Wide Bird Company, Orange County's Connor DeZon. Connor was on that baseball mound. He got a win out there with 9 strikes and not a run scored on him. There we go with Connor out of Orange County.
Big time, big time. Last but not least, the Will Shows Kentucky High School Softball Pitcher of the Week, sponsored by In Touch Therapy, Livingston Central's Addison Trample. 2-1 for the week, 35 strikeouts, 0.33 ERA. That's because she only gave up 1 earned run for the week, and very impressive. She got the ball holding up her 500 strikeout on the season. All I do is win, 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 and strike out people. Congratulations, big time for that. All right, so finally happened. Girls flag football got approved, so they will have a state champion, big time. All the hard work you seen. You said I've interviewed a couple of ladies on the show. The hard work of the coaches and the administrators, big time. Hats off to you guys for getting it done. Also, pickleball has got approved, but don't cover that. It is what it is. But very impressed because we've seen the girls' flag football grow right in front of our eyes. Even though Assumption keeps winning it, the championship. But now you really gonna be called a champion, be in the record book. T-Rock, what you think about this? What's your thoughts on adding it to the mix as far as champions?
That is dope. Very, very dope. Congratulations to all the young ladies that are going to be involved in all this as well, man. This is fantastic. This is something that was needed, man, and it was, it's primarily because it not only gives the young ladies another sport,
Mm-hmm.
but it freshens up the sports scene. Period. Right.
Right.
With we all used to our basketball, football, baseball, softball thing. This adds a little extra flavor, something else to look out for. I'm very excited about it.
Big time. Don, what's your thoughts?
Oh yeah, no doubt. We are excited for that. Most definitely, because you got them getting scholarships now, so why not? Flag football's come a long way for the girls' sports, and hey, they need it. Why not? It's got to be like official. It's in the books now. It's official, as in my man Adam Ross would say. Rose say it's official.
Yeah, and like I said, this seeing it and actually knowing behind the scenes and dealing and talking with people who really helped this be born, because other states, has had this and been moving, and I can say that, even though it just now getting born in 2027 or whatever, when that's going to be official, there's still some states are slacking and lacking on that. But it's kind of bad when you can go ahead and get scholarships to college and not, what I'm saying, not be known as a legitimate sport in your state. So I'm glad they rectified that and moving right along with that. And we'll continue to do some flag football players of the week and all this kind of stuff. Hopefully now we'll be able to get some stats and see what's going on and probably more teams. You best believe it'll be more schools that's going to be offering this. They should because I see some people listed with softball teams and down they played 3 games. Let's get these young ladies
Yeah.
out there opportunity. Besides track and softball and basketball, let them go ahead and do this. And it's a great product. So, yeah, very like hell. Everybody's got a football field now.
Yeah.
So
There you go.
some people got $1 million fields. So don't say you ain't got no place to play. Yeah, let's get it. Let's rock and roll. Let these ladies do what they do, and cheer them on and let them do that. So congratulations to everybody who's playing and who's been a part of it and put that hard work in that because this is a reflection on you. Now hell, pickleball. I mean, damn. I mean, I hear you. Y'all was really behind the scenes. That's somebody's at the country club saying my daughter is the pickleball champion and we want her to win a state championship. Push this through, and they did. So congratulations to you too,
Right.
pickleball. Yeah, big time,
Ball?
big time. All right, college sports. Let's get into some college sports. What's going on? We got some little questions and stuff, little topics. And the last one is a doozy because we got blessed with one yesterday. So we'll bring that back up. All right, let's have fun tonight. Guys, who is the most important transfer for Louisville this season for you? We're talking about basketball. It's my favorite sport. Don, I'll let you go ahead and rock it.
Mm. I mean, I guess I'm gonna have to start with the big man down low. Dang it, how you say his name? Flory
Badunga.
whatever.
Badunga.
Badunga. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with him. I
Well,
mean, I guess he was just the key piece early to be the attractive. Let's say the attractive key piece early to probably bring some more attention to the squad. Like, hold up, he's there. Hold up, let me see what it's more about. So, and then we definitely need that big man presence down low. So yeah, I think he's the
T Rock,
yeah.
to you, who's the most important
I would.
player?
I was actually thinking Flory as well, but as he was talking about it, I agree. I agree with him
Okay.
wholeheartedly. But in in my head, honestly, I'm not thinking Flory. I think he's an important piece for sure because it was what was missing. But ah, I want to say maybe Shellstat. Got a point guard. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that was needed. We didn't know what point guard we was going to get, and we don't even know what point guard is going to be behind him at this point for real. But at least we have a point, and but it's really hard to pick because even my boy transfer from Arkansas, I can't remember his name,
Carter Knox. Carter.
Carter Knox. Yeah, I'll ride with Carter. Let's just say Carter because we needed that little athletic wing on the end there. Again, I agree with Flory, but the most
My
important thing
man
is he's a defensive player. We need some offense.
T Rock done touched 3 players. Um, and it's
I
funny.
did
It's
all
funny.
three of them.
It's funny though because I'm saying Jackson. I'm saying Jackson Shellstad just because not just because we know what it looks like without a point guard. We know what it looks like without a point guard. You know, and you
Don't
gotta
we?
hope. You gotta hope that you gotta back up to him because otherwise you just never know what might happen. But I'm gonna say him all day. I'm gonna say him all day because you have all these big guys, but you can't get them to rock. Then it ain't gonna make a difference. And you still got the unknown as far as Mr. Johnson. You know what is he? So if we got somebody who's top 10 in the transfer portal as a point guard, who's done led a team big time. So yeah, I'm gonna go with him, man. I mean, and I'm still hoping that each day that I look at my X account that I'm seeing another point guard. You know what I'm saying? I'm a firm believer, dude. We need 3 point guards, at least 2 that are possible, so that possible can be a combo, whatever Mr. Johnson is, because I'm not sold on him. So yes, we do have the unknown, but at least we have tape of Jackson playing point guard and running point guard big time.
Look
And
good.
if we can see that Louisville doesn't mind getting bigger people, athletic bigs and things like that. Like we talked about, we still missing some pieces in our mind. But yeah, I'm gonna go with him all day because if you didn't have him and you had to roll out London, I'll be nervous as hell. And that's just because the unknown.
Mm-hmm.
You had an opportunity, and y'all, you nutted up, you like, okay, thank you. So please, if you're listening, go get another one. Ain't gotta be a superstar.
And another one.
And ain't gotta be a superstar. Get another one. This in case stuff happens. Because for the past 2 years, stuff has happened. And that's part of basketball. That's sports. Good job. Good job. All right. Is the ACC still elite in basketball? Don.
Ooh-wee. That's a good question right there because we've had some not so great years recently, but I think we're back on the move to being back to where we were. Now with especially we had some coaches changes, some programs go different directions, but I think we're back to that elite scale. We are getting back to there. Like we took a drop for a couple years, but I think we're getting back to that spot once again.
What you thinking, T Rock?
Thank you. Same thing. The question is the ACC still elite in basketball? Not right now.
Mm-hmm.
But like Don said, I do believe that there it's working its way there. It's slowly but surely, but it's going to be pretty top heavy. So but I mean, which most leagues are? Which most leagues are? Let me preface by saying that, but I don't think it's elite right now. No.
Well, I'll piggyback off it. It's kind of hard, like, and you said it. Most leagues are top heavy just because all that realignment. Most teams has 18 teams in it. Everybody's not going to be that, but the top of the top has to be legit. The top of the top, you have to have at least, to me, to call yourself an elite basketball conference, you got to have at least 2 contenders for the championship. You know what I'm saying? Yes, and the only reason I'm saying 2 because you got 18 teams. I mean, damn, you can't just ride Duke's coattail. So to me, no, they're not an elite just because you only have Duke. North Carolina, Louisville, where you at? And I'm saying them because those are blue bloods. I ain't, until somebody else step up and I love it like Don hit. The coaches change, which helps. John Lucas and all those other guys. The Virginia coach is nice. But my concern with Lucas, how long can Miami keep him down there? That's not a powerhouse in basketball. You know what I'm saying? Even though money talks, right? Bullshit walks, but you still like to have that brand at the end of the day behind you.
Cachet.
Yes. That's why you think that we still try to fall in love with Miami football? because what they did in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh man, damn, will it come back? You know what I'm saying? So you always go to that brand. So my thing is until you get North Carolina, Louisville, pull themselves up by the the bootstraps and rock and roll. I'm saying not yet. Is it possible? Hopefully, but not. It got some work when Duke's the only one that's fending the ACC. Has NIL changed college basketball for better or worse, T-Rock?
A hard question. Because on one hand, the kids deserve to be paid.
Right.
But right now, it's the Wild West out there.
Right.
Come
on, D, baby.
Yeah. You know what I mean? And so that's a hard question for me.
That means it's a good question. If it's a hard question for you.
Yeah, because you have your pros and your cons, and they're pretty big pros and cons. I'm gonna say, although the guys deserve to get paid, I'm gonna say right now it's for the worst because right now you can hijack teams and try to get your money and or go somewhere and steal money and you know what I mean,
or maybe leverage.
Have $30 million, $30 million worth of players on the bench. You know what I mean? It's just like, I get it. You deserve to be paid, but what kind of money do you think you're at the college level? You know what I mean? You asking for $6 million. You know what I'm saying? And people are paying you $6 million.
Big time. Big time.
So, I'm going to say worse just because, again, like I said, there's no structure to any of this.
Right.
There's no structure to any of this, although they deserve to get paid,
though. The Don.
It's, funny enough that, I pretty much listen to T-Rock right there, and I'm agreeing pretty much with everything the man is saying. I mean, we to the point, of course, when you go back and ask basketball players, college basketball players from, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago, they're happy that the players are finally getting paid. But at the same time, like you said, it's just ridiculous out there, and money is just slinging everywhere, and it's just unpresidential as in how the money can go, and it's no limit right now.
No limit soldiers.
I thought I told you.
Yeah.
The thing is, and plus it's probably, you got a lot of backhand deals going on. You got a lot of crooked. I mean,
you don't even need that no more though.
Well, but thing is, that's what I'm saying though. So it's still kind of crooked if the season not over with. You talking to the next team about next year? Like, hold up, man. Hey, what can I get? 3.5 million.
Well, whose fault is that? Because the NCAA has allowed them to have agents.
Yes.
If your job is an agent, how you think that Wooly stuff came out 2 months before the season ended that Alabama was interested in him? Not just because he's from there. You know how many athletes come from Alabama that play basketball other places? It's agent. Yeah. And why would you do that, right? Because you are trying to eliminate the Wild Wild West.
Yeah.
But you have created a monster. Yes. You created a monster. You created a monster that really, like everybody says, you definitely need, we're okay with it, but you need a cap. You need a cap. I'm sorry. There's no way that these certain players, and I ain't talking about everybody, but certain players are getting $5 to $6 million. Hell, we can change it. It ain't got to be man basketball. We talking about, NLL period. When you got Sorsby getting $6 million, he can't even play because he done gambled his life away. Like, you got all kinds of stuff without any repercussion except his because he's getting arrested. You know what I'm saying? That's different. Right. You got an Alabama guard who's now he kingpin down there. He got busted selling all kinds of dope and the weed, whatever. But this is what happens. Like, every kid is not saving, right? Like they should, because This may be your first and last chance to make millions of dollars doing something that you love. You may not ever get this chance again because everybody, we talked about it. Why should I push myself? I'm a hell of a college player. You and I know that I'm not going nowhere in NBA. I don't want to go overseas, play 30 years and only, and make a good living, but still at risk of anything going on, especially with, war can happen anytime, whatever it goes. So I salute everybody who took that route because that's not an easy route. Not everybody prosper from that journey to overseas, right? NIL, yes, it has changed it, and you guys are right. It's good, bad, whatever. But that's the whole thing. Get rid of NCAA. Have a board, a commission. You got these ADs that you can still have some, and have a government body, and set some rules and stipulations on this shit. Because there's no way that you should see all these teams with surplus of $18 million and $20 million rosters. And the crazy thing is this: you got teams that got all these and they ain't going nowhere in the tournament. They just burning money, because at the end of the day, what do you have to win? A coach.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got to have what you remember before all this big money was going on. In us three, we was talking. You still got to have somebody. You got to have chemistry. So you paying 20 plus for a team that may not click, i.e., Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. NC State. You know what I'm saying? Like, we can go down the list, right? We can go down the list. And that's a damn shame. But so yeah, and I'm with you guys. It's like better or worse in between. We're happy for you to get this, but it needs to be some government body that can control some of this because some of these dudes, man. I mean, goodness gracious, bro. Yeah, that's a different look. Let's go to the next topic. Blue blood programs versus transfer built teams. Which works better now? Now, let me preference this topic because let's not forget, blue bloods have money too. You know what I'm saying? So basically, basically it's saying the brand, right? It's saying the brand versus transfer built teams because most of everybody's building having transfer portal teams anyway. Shit, I saw a list that had over 25 teams that lost 4 starters. Where you think they getting their starters from? The portal.
Mm-hmm.
Big time. T-Rock, start us off, brother. What you thinking?
Right now, probably transfer built teams, honestly, because there's no loyalty to blue blood programs. There's loyalty to money and playing time. You know what I mean? And how blue bloods get, good players is just like everybody else. They got to pay for them. You know what I'm saying? You just got to be willing to pay for more than somebody else will, or maybe as much, and still convince them to stay.
Right.
Got to be a salesman of sorts.
Right.
But yeah, but there is no loyalty. Cal proved that. John Wall said in an interview he didn't want to play for Kentucky. He wanted to go play for Cal.
Yeah.
He was going to go to Memphis if Cal was still there.
Yeah, Memphis has been loaded every year.
So let's call it. Let's not call it what it is. Did they reap the benefits of playing for Kentucky? You know what I mean? Because every Kentucky fans, are vast and wide, and they're going to love them regardless.
What you said?
You know what I mean? But they're not going to come to the conclusion that he went. Players go there to play for Cal. There are very few players actually go there to play for Kentucky, and the ones that do usually are from Kentucky. So now I'm going to just say transfer built teams right now, but the blue bloods are just going to have to pay more money than some of these other teams if they want to continue to be put. Because next thing you know, some little others, Michigan basketball is going to be a blue blood before it's all said and done.
Yeah, at least they got a brand. But hold on real quick. I'm going to go back real quick. Mr. Tilley. Let me go to Tilly here. Yep. Tilly rocked and rolled with that. Hold on, let me just move Tilly right there so you can read it. He said, and this is going to back what we just talked about, the NIL. He said it's changed college basketball from a fan's perspective. You have to fall in love with those players anymore. They're only in the town for a few months, then they're gone. We love college basketball as fans because we got a chance to know the players and watch them grow for 3 to 4 years. The NBA doesn't even have this type of turnover, year after year turnover. Absolutely, absolutely, and and this is coming from we call him Coach Tilly. Tilly, what I'm saying, does a great job. He's a trainer. His son is a hell of a player. He was in the transfer portal himself, so he knows and understands a lot of it, and actually been on the end of a parent that's hearing what's going on. You know what I'm saying, with that kind of stuff. And you're absolutely right. We talked about it before. Why should I buy jerseys with names on it? It's up. Transfer portal has made, you would thought had made one and done famous, because that's what they do, most of them, right? Unless you got somebody who's a junior and you want to stay for 17 years. All right, let's get back to the Blue Bloods programs versus transfer built teams. Don.
Yep. Like you said, though, excuse me. These teams now, like I said, it used to be, as T-Rock was putting it plain and simple for everybody. The teams used to be, for love for the school. I'm going there for the school. I'm going there for the coach or whatever. It used to be, it was built on tradition. It's about the love of the school that I'm going to. It's what the school is built off of. Now there's no way like that anymore. So you got the teams. This transfer portal is built every year now, but now it's kind of it's shifting because you don't got the kids going off as quick no more to the NBA, because now they're getting paid as much as would be getting paid in their first years or whatever in that rookie contract. So they have to rush off. So they still not staying at school, but you got so many in that portal that you can pick and choose from to help you build your next team. And then it's like I said, it's just a free agency market. That's all it is, like an NBA free agency market. And that's what it's all about now, the transfer built team. You gonna have the Blue Bloods like Duke and several others now that's getting the high school players to come in, but now the high school players is so very, you don't even hear about your main school. I mean, your school getting those 1, 2, 3, 4 high school players like you've been waiting on back in the day. Now it's all about that transfer portal. So yeah, it's the transfer portal is better.
I'm gonna say I agree, but I disagree, because to me, I think it still comes down to coaching. Because if you're a blue blood and you have a legit coach, you will be deadly. Because why you think Duke gets to Amazon? It's because of their brand. It's because they got a good coach that's winning, and they utilize the transfer portal and the high school scene. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can do that, right? Is it easier for the transfer built teams to go farther in the tournament? Of course, but you still have to have good coaches. If we line up the blue bloods that people consider blue bloods, how many of them fail with that big time roster? A lot, a lot. Michigan is not a blue blood in basketball, but they're a brand because of Nike, and they had a hell of a coach, and they know how they utilize it to the finest, right? They beat UConn. UConn, no matter however people think of them, you got to consider them a blue blood, bro. They got what, 4 or 5 championships? Dude is winning. They knocking it out. People stay there. They get a couple of portal things. You know what I'm saying? Like blue transfer portal has made it easier to compete. if you got good coaching and you got money.
Yep.
If you ain't got money and good coaching, it ain't gonna work. But it allows you to compete with some of these guys, right? Instead of, like, why T-Rock, come on here, I got $5 million. You know what I'm saying? Little small team over here, Southwest Louisiana, that's got 4 or 5 of your road dogs who can ball, and we got $8 million to give you. You gonna go get that $8 million. So what I'm saying is that it made it easier for the transfer built teams to compete. But if you got the right leadership at these blue bloods, because most blue bloods has money, you should be fine. The problem is most of these blue bloods don't have people running the program right. There's no way in hell that certain blue blood teams don't have good players. Are paying money just to have players. Like, you should have, like, let's be real. It's becoming NBA basketball. So what you need to do is go ahead, not just hire a GM. You need to have a player scout department in your shit to see who works with the style of play that your coach do. Because some of these coaches has proven to us that you give them all the money, you give them the land, and they can't grow crops. And it's a bad look. Yeah. It's a bad look. There's no way. And so now you have fans hanging on that we're a blue blood, and not thinking, well, look who's leading your team, brother. your team sucks because your coach and the people that they're recruiting. There's no way in hell that you put all eggs in one basket for a high school superstar that's known to do whatever he wants to do anytime, and you don't have a backup plan. Yeah. Bad business, man. And that's and transfer portal / NIL is going to get a lot of coaches fired. Because if I'm the big donor, why in the hell I'm going to give you this money if you just had a $25 million, because only people really know is the school, how much people is really spending. But I know as a donor how much I gave you. Mark Cuban said he just gave Indiana whatever. He's like, here you go. I don't even know. Like, do whatever you want to do with the money. But see, you can say that I do whatever with the money because football just won a championship. If football didn't win a championship, then you're gonna be like, well, hold on, bro. Like, what's the deal? I ain't getting nothing out of this. Ridiculous. So, yeah, big time. All right. Right now, today, who's the best college basketball coach of you guys? Don, who you got? Who you think is the best college coach in basketball?
Oh my gosh! What a man! Yeah, so many. Man, I can't.
If you had a team that you was the GM of, or if you was giving money to, and it's got a $25 million, how much it's worth? $25 million. Who you want to coach your team? Let me put it that way.
Who would I want? Because it's so. Damn it.
Now there ain't so many.
No, it ain't so many. I might go with Dan Hurley.
Not a bad pick.
Dan Hurley.
Not a bad pick.
Yeah, I mean, past several years, this past decade, whatever, his record's pretty solid.
Okay, so you going with him as the best in college basketball? He said he was the best, didn't he, T-Rock?
He said he was the best.
He said he was the best.
He did say it was the best.
You just solidified it in your eyes.
That's right. I mean, that's what he said. I mean, USA Today is saying it. That's basically what he said. USA Today is saying it.
You just gave it to him. That's okay. That's all right.
Yeah,
T-Rock, who you got coaching? Who you got coaching? That's toughy.
It's a toughie.
It's toughy, but it's not tough. When you got $25 million on the line that you done invested in, Who you want coaching the team?
Mm. That's. I mean, it may not be translated into a lot of. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and say it.
Because I was
Rick
going to say it.
Pitino.
I was
Rick
going to say it.
Pitino.
I was going to
Rick
say it.
Pitino was the
Ricky
best.
P
college
with
basketball-
resources.
Yes.
Ricky P
Even
with
think-
resources.
I did.
That's
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 funny
my
enough. Yeah.
coach. I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
Ricky
Yes.
P with
Ricky P.
resources. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with you. Ricky P with resources. Because first of all, he ain't going to back down to nobody. And if that's, and if we want to say, okay, let me do different, you do Ricky P, I have to do Izzo. You know what I'm saying? Like, give them really resources of $25 million. Because neither one of them got $25 million rosters. And letting them pick it too, I have to ride with that. But nah, Hurley was good though too, bro. Like, what have you been doing now? They've been rocking and rolling.
Right.
Rocking and rolling. So nah, that ain't nothing bad. Ain't nobody say I ain't gonna say it. Let me go. Let me go. Let me go. Mark Pope took some questions yesterday from X. I want to say Twitter so bad. From anyone. Basically, you got any questions, the State of the Union to the social media, not even the State of the Union, but if you have any questions that you would like for him to answer. And this, if you watching, let me tell you, if you have not went to X, and I think he did it it's on Instagram too. Go on the account, his Mark Pope account or whatever the hell, especially on X is what it is. It might be Kentucky on that. Go and when you read the comments, hysterical. Not only are you getting Kentucky fans who are mad, who's saying it, of course you got the rivals. Everybody's throwing dude underneath the bus. And so today, he did it yesterday. So today he answered some questions. Right, the ones he could answer. But that's not the biggest problem to me. Are we doing this because we don't have an AD? Because who in the right mind will let him go on social media you can ask me any question, and you striking out, you whiffing on every player known to man in recruiting cycle. You spent over 20-some plus $1 million for a team full of role players. Why we got a mic in front of you, basically? Why are you even entertaining this dude? Like, you don't get it? Dude, not saying you should hide or whatever, but I don't think this was a great PR move. And the only ones who say, oh, he did a great job. Well, look, let's be real. Let's answer all these questions because y'all picked and choose what he's answering. And the questions that he answered, it wasn't good answer. Like, for instance, it's a well-known fact that 14 out of the top 20, I think it was, top players visit Kentucky. How come we didn't sign any? That's one of the questions. His response was, we should have got all 20 to visit. So you can whiff on 20 players? What are you talking about? What do you like? Who is talking to this dude?
Trying to paint law of averages.
Right. Well, maybe we get one out of 20. Somebody asked him another question. So are players basically using Kentucky as leverage? And he's like, yeah. Okay, well, where your money at, bro? Because you should be counter-offing if you really want somebody. What are you doing? Then you talked about, hey, you think these two guards are the best guards in the world and going to be doing... Also, what dropped today or late last night, Moreno's doing well at the camps. He may keep his name in the draft because he's fringe 30, 31, whatever. You better hope that you better give him $10 million to come back. If he's gone, and I think he's still got some years to be real dominant, but if he's gone, good God Almighty. What do you have no middle No, not. And I ain't talking about the middle school. You have no middle. Like that's ridiculous, dude. So how we attack this topic is this way. What is wrong with Mark Pope? Simple. Simple. What is wrong with Mark Pope? Besides that, hey, if you like Billy Donovan, you better hope he don't take that little magic job, and you might want to can old boy right now. Don, I see you got your knuckles going. Go ahead, bro. What's wrong with Pope? What's going on?
I mean, I read a couple pieces here and there, and I read players said Mark Pope's a little weird. Mark Pope's not your average coach. Said he's like a weirdo. Like, what the hell?
That's bad business, bro.
He's not for everybody.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I mean, they was talking about had this guy. I mean, Pope I don't know. He's just not if he's not the players' coach. I mean, or is he trying to be too much the players' coach, or his personality maybe is just kind of off? But this tall, goofy guy is just not fitting the system, and you don't know how to talk to these kids.
And it's easier for these other college coaches to talk about them. That's what they're doing. I mean, it's all around bash. Yeah. It's all around bash.
When you got your old coach Rick Pitino had to throw him under the bus and take one of the recruits he was going after like that. Like, yeah, it's a dog-eat-dog fight out there. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So, hey,
come on.
What it is. Come on.
Dude, real quick for T-Rock, before I let you answer this, the crazy thing is this. Supposedly when he went overseas to visit a player, they said if he did his homework, they would have known that the Santos guy was already signed, sealed, delivered for LSU. But he went over there, took him out to eat. Dude had his stats line was zeros across the board. Didn't do anything. Dude is not explosive. He's an old guy. I ain't gonna say old guy, but he's like 23, 24, something like that. You know, what are you gonna do with that as far as a 6'8", 6'9" center type shit, right? Dude said it basically, and that's what Don is talking about. Dude said Pope was weird. Like, who do you like? Somebody's got to talk to these agents to figure out who's available, who's seeing. Like it's just it's a real bad like you forgot what we're dealing with. The times has changed to when you started back in the day, and like he ain't caught up. But T-Rock, what's wrong with Pope, bro? What's going on?
It's gotta be personality situation. So I'm sure he's a good dude,
right?
There's gotta be some kind of not rubbing, feeling the folks the same way. It's weird. You know what I'm saying? It's weird. It's gotta be that because I can't think of it being anything else.
Right.
This personality and add to that, I heard this morning. One of the questions was, "Are you interested in a lifetime contract?"
What? oh yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
I was like, no, that's crazy.
Everybody was trying with it. U of L fans, Tennessee fans, Arkansas fans was going hard. They was going hard.
Stay, don't go
That's
nowhere.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Here's what I am going to tell you: he will not be there next year.
No, even if Billy Donovan's not around, he's not. He's gone.
Yeah, he's not going to be there.
Yeah.
You can't whiff on 14 players. You bring in 14 players, whiff on 14 players. This year at 20. And then, you know what I'm saying, people are calling you weird, and then you go overseas to get a dude who's already pretty much signed to go play for another team, and then you pick up these two guards and say, you know, zooming them is tough. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, and then you be like, well, who else? And you're like, yeah.
I am telling you guys, if Moreno gonna come back, dude, and that's because not like he's a superstar, but dude's good, but he ain't a superstar, right? So that's not gonna save your season. But if he's gone and you have to depend on the dude that you got from overseas who that nobody knows what he is, and like this is just bad business. This is bad. Like, also, did you guys study him at BYU? Right? Like, did you even see what kind of recruiter he was? Right? Like that's limited. Like, you can only get certain. Now it's wide open. BYU don't give a shit. Like, if you whatever faith you are, they don't care. Like, we give millions and come on in. He never had AJ DeBonsa. You know what I'm saying? And let's not forget that a couple of his stars. You know what I'm saying? Robinson came his first year, hence a good year. Yeah. Now you got to put the pieces together, and they ain't fitting at all. And now you going out here doing shit where you have no AD, basically, because he after governor said, "Hey, bro, you ain't getting paid $1 million. Just to sit there and chill for 15 years or whatever the hell whatever that contract." It's shambles. And I'm with you, T-Rock. I think after this year, he's done. I think he's done. And I know it hurts. I know it hurts every Louisville fan, because this is Billy G. This is Billy Gillispie. This is what this is. This is Eddie Sutton.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all got issues. It ain't what they was doing, but dude's just a good guy. Now, he's Chris Mack. Except Chris Mack coached better. He knew how to coach a little bit better and that kind of stuff. But he's like that. Like, dude is falling apart. You bringing in your buddies. You don't have no connections to these dudes. You got Mo Williams sitting there tweeting Tyron Stokes and creating NCAA sanctions and shit. Like, he don't even know the rules. He don't even know the rules. Like
I ain't trying to get Jamal Crawford to coach. Come on, y'all. What are we doing?
Bringing the kids. Get the kids.
What are we doing?
Whatever we can do, because we are that guy that got all the money, and we just want to surround ourselves with the cool people, and it ain't working. It ain't working. God bless. Okay, all right. Let's move right along real quick. Let's get to some NBA real quick. Let me get caught up. So right now, what's going on in the NBA? We just had a game that ended. You had the Knicks beat the 76ers 108-102. Knicks up 2-0. Spurs and Timberwolves what's going right now, which Timberwolves is up 1-0 for the series, 15-14. And yeah, the Knicks, Anunoby cost me some money. Let me put my Don head on. One rebound away. One rebound away, saying, "Hey, 2 days of drinks is on me," type stuff, right? One rebound. This is gonna say that.
I can tell you now. I had a payout for my parlay, but Justin, it went from a nice one to a lower one because Justin Edwards didn't play at all. I had Justin Edwards at least get 5 points.
Right.
He didn't play at all. So
well,
it was like, okay, that voided.
I missed about one rebound because Anunoby was supposed to get 6. He had 5. Yeah, that one kind of hurt. All right, move right along. Which young NBA star would you build a franchise around? So that's young. It ain't saying rookie. So you ain't got to do no rookie. Which young? We start off with our NBA analyst, the Don. Who you picking?
Wembanyama. No question there. Wembanyama.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with that, boy. Can't go wrong with that, dude.
That's the alien himself.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's it. Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah.
Give me somebody else, T-Rock. Besides him.
All right, I'll give you somebody. All right, let me give you somebody else. Young NBA star. You know what? Hell, they all playing right now. Ant-Man.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I'm
Stay
saying?
healthy.
Yeah, surrounding. Yeah. Stay healthy. I mean, yeah. Why not? Wimby's a good one though.
I'm gonna say I love Cade Cunningham. Dude got size. You know what I'm saying? He can, he's a point guard. He can get you triple double. He can do all that kind of stuff. I'm gonna go besides the obvious with Wimby and all that kind of stuff like that, and Ant, you know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. I'm gonna go with Cunningham. Been very impressive. Not saying they gonna do anything or win right now. They're still a young team, but this all the tools that he possesses. He's everything that Orlando wants Bankero to be. You know what I'm saying? The
Mm-hmm.
difference is Bankero was like a power forward in high school and college, and dude was he played point guard at Oklahoma State, different stuff like that. Dude's nice, so I'm gonna ride with him. And it's plenty. They just gotta take them steps, do what they gotta do.
Yeah, a lot of young talent out there right now.
Right. Who besides OKC can has a chance to win the championship? T Rock. That actually has a legitimate chance.
Good question. Now that Boston's out of it, you know.
Right.
Um.
Which was weird.
Uh, yeah. See, it came out of my mouth all strange. Like,
That was weird.
uh, well, the way the Knicks have been playing, they got a legit chance. They've been
Yeah.
playing some good basketball.
Yeah.
I can see that. I can see that.
Yeah, you know what I mean, yeah. So I'll ride with the Knicks.
I can see that. I can see that. Don, what you thinking? Besides the Knicks.
I mean, as you saying right there, as the Knicks, that's a definite nice choice right there. It is, but I mean, I can roll with Detroit himself. Detroit.
Yeah. Yeah. They
Them
just
and, them and
if
Cleveland
old
boxed it
boy
out.
stand up, Duran or whatever, if his ass
Yeah,
he
Darren-
been on
Jalen
vacation.
Darren.
He been
Yeah.
on vacation. He had some sequels last week. I'm gonna tell you who ain't gonna win it. Cleveland, God bless America. I mean, goddamn. I've been saying it for over 2 years. Donovan Mitchell should have went to New York, be the two guard, rock and roll. Because I'm gonna tell you, this getting Harden is allowing us to know that you can play the two guard. Because Harden's ball dominant. Granted, he's giving the ball to you, whatever. But that means you can sit and do whatever, and when that ball come to you, create and score. So if you can be the two guard with Harden, you can be the two guard with anybody. He's been one of the most ball dominant. I'm gonna say San Antonio. I think San Antonio has an opportunity if they can get out of versus Ant and them. It's gonna be hard, but they match up very well with OKC. They got a lot of young players. Diverse players that can play a lot of positions. I think that'd be a great series, big time. If they can go ahead and get paid, you got to get past Minnesota. Minnesota with Rudy Gobert, all that good stuff. All right, WNBA for all you WNBA fans, and like we are, the great thing is this: the season's getting ready to start. Who actually is the face of the league for you? T-Rock.
Face of the league.
I know who Don ain't gonna say.
That's right. We know that. I already know that. I'll say Asia.
Asia Wilson.
She's the face of the league. Yeah, I mean,
Asia Wilson.
Yeah, that's what I'm wrong with. That, enough said.
Mm-hmm. Don.
I mean, that's right there that Asia was definitely going to come off my lips right now.
Right.
But it after. I mean, we're gonna say after Asia.
Okay, that's fine.
Hold up, let me.
Who? Wait a minute.
If I can, let me
Nah, it's not. That's not happening. That's not happening. That must be a Reese burger.
Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark.
What you
What?
said? Oh no, bro.
What?
I mean,
Come on.
she
All right,
gets
all
the
right.
people. She
Okay.
gets the people watching.
What's up? Good time for one of the sponsors. What's going on? How you doing? How you doing, Dr. Woods? Thank you for joining us. Okay, I'm gonna tell you who I'm gonna say, and right now, we all agree that it's Asia. It's Asia. Paige Becker, man, she after this year, you
That
won't
would
hear
be
too
my
much.
man,
You
yeah.
would not be hearing too much about Caitlyn. I'm sorry. She's a better player than Caitlin Clark. Bar none. And I think that Caitlin actually kind of blew it her second year. I mean, granted, she was injured, thing like that, but really, she was not found. She wasn't seen, and that kind of hurt. They gave the other ladies, and listen, if you just joining now, we know who the face of the WNBA is. That's Asia Wilson, the highest paid. She definitely deserves. We're talking about other people who besides her. And Caitlin to me blew it with, and you can't help if you hurt. We understand it. And then it was like this her whole attitude was off last year. But now you got a second year lady, Paige, who's a monster who used to do Caitlin in when they played. So
Yeah.
good luck with that. So I'm gonna ride with her. And I'm also gonna do this real quick. Well, yeah. Is the WNBA more talented now than ever before? Don.
That's a good question. I mean, that's hard to say. That is hard to say. Because I know, and like I said, at one point, when it was like there was stars all over, draped across the league, at one point, back when, you've had Cynthia Cooper and all them, when Houston was running the league, at one point, when they was going back to back to back. But, but you got team now like Chicago, that their 2 first-round picks couldn't even make the team.
That's how it was last year.
Sort of a problem.
Last year.
Yeah, I mean,
last
that's
year was
what
like
I'm
that.
saying. We get to that point where, like I said, it's going where you got to be the to make the team. It's like, I mean, is that because the team is more? Is that?
But
because
is it
the team
more?
more
But is it?
talented than team?
Well, or is it because I trust these ladies that I have now over you? I mean, why are we having a draft? You know what I'm saying? If people can't make it in the first round, that's mockery. That's bullshit. It used to be that first rounders automatically made the team. Automatically. And so last year we saw a ton of people getting cut. And like Don saying, that trend is continuing right now. And I'm going to go ahead and speak. So to me right now, no, it's not more talented than it was. Because if you can't crack it, if all these first rounders getting cut, then you're not more talented than them old heads that's been there forever. And now we got a different problem. We got a problem that now they paying these ladies, these women, a lot of money, way more money they did. You think they giving up without a fight? Man, they whoop your ass in the training camp. You ain't gonna make that team. So I'm gonna say, hell nah. WNBA had more talent back then than now. I'm gonna go that way because it's too many people cut. All your superstars, all your social media stars, Halle Van Lith and everything else. Not saying that she's not gonna get somewhere else, but she'll be the 15th or 13th player on that team. No, it's not more talented to me. It's not because. Yeah, you had a chance back then. You ain't got a chance. And now you added 2 more teams. So I don't know what the hell the problem is. I don't know. T-Rock, what you thinking?
I agree. I don't. I don't think there's. I think it's not necessarily a talent issue. I think it's more of a watching issue. You know, there was a lot of talent back when we were talking about Cynthia Cooper and Cheryl Swoops, and you know what I'm saying,
Tina
and
Thompson.
yeah, Tina Thompson,
Yes,
Nikki.
yes, yes.
I can't think of I don't know why I can't think of the last name right now, but you had
Most,
very good
most of them.
players across this league, you know,
Yeah.
and but there wasn't as many eyes on it. You
True.
saw people like your Cheryl Swoops and them, and maybe on TV, maybe on an occasional commercial, you know, had sponsorships, you know, Nike and
The
things of that nature.
superstars. The superstars. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, but you know, nobody saw Cheryl Swoops in a Nike commercial. So you know what? I'm going to go watch a game.
Nah.
It just didn't happen. Now people are watching a lot more. I think just because not because of you know Caitlin Clark effect, which you know I do think had a
That
lot to
helped.
do with it.
That helped.
But
Yeah.
you know it's just the times that we live in now. I mean, things are different. You know what I mean? So, but to answer the question, it's not as talented. It's not talented now as it was back then.
Yeah.
But it's just more eyes on it now.
True. I can see that. And it had to evolve, right? It had to evolve. I mean, shit, you can't not play these like why should I go
Right.
overseas and make $1 million to play over there and over here get paid peanuts and not survive, right? You know, you had generational players, Tarasi, Bird, Swoops, Cooper, Thompson, all that kind of stuff, right? You had a lot of time. Like now, like I said, really, when I said that these players are fighting for, like, I'm not giving up my job to you. I don't give a shit who you are. Like, I'm going, when we come to camp, brother, it's on. Because now I have an opportunity to make $500,000, $400,000 on the low end, which I was probably making $70,000. Oh, baby, I'm in the best shape of my life at
Right.
35 with 3 kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, Mama Gray go to
That's
work.
crazy.
Mama
That
Gray
is
go to work.
crazy, though.
Right? Mama Gray go to work. I'll see you in 4 months. You know what I'm saying? Don't worry about it. Go to grandmama's house. We gonna eat for 4 to 5 months. Oh, I'm going
Go
home.
to mama.
Yeah.
Go to
But I
mama.
would say this. Now, when this, transfer, we really don't talk about the transfer portal in the women's game that much, unless University of Louisville, or Kentucky get some. Now these players are staying. They have to stay longer anyway than men, but they getting their 5th year, 6th year also, right? Hell, Kentucky just signed some girl who was drafted in the 2025 or some shit draft. What they do that at?
What?
The 10th pick, but that's loopholes.
Right.
Kenny Brooks and them was thinking, oh, well, we can do like the men, and they can. So things change. More eyes is on it, but I'm gonna tell you, when a certain player get, when people keep passing her by, I don't know how much long gonna be in there, bro. Like for real. When the player that you love to death ain't in the league no more, don't say nothing, because that's gonna happen. That's gonna happen.
So Miss Van Leaf got signed at Connecticut.
Yeah, she won't make the team. If she does,
So-
if she makes the team, she's gonna be like I said, she won't get no playing time, bro. Like, I mean, you chose your battle. You chose what you wanted to do, and you got to live by it. You can't guard nobody. And them a grown, like what they say, grown men. Them a grown ass women out there.
You're grown ass women out there.
Grown ass women out there. Good luck. Good luck. All right, your favorite quarterback, Don. Russell Wilson, weighing options. Jets, a TV career. T-Rock, are we really going to the Jets TV career? Like, how much the Jets giving up, bro? 4 million, 3 million?
TV career. It's your time's up, dog. It happens to the best of them. It happens to the best of them.
Super Bowl champion.
Yeah, time's up, man. Just go on, get on one of them stations. talk your stuff. You know what I mean? And yeah, it's time. It's time. You know, we appreciate you. Thank you for your service, sir. But it is no longer needed.
Right. If he plays, Sierra don't love him. The Don. What you think?
That's exactly what I was
Ooh,
about
Larson.
to say. I was about to see Sierra. Yes, tell this man to get off the field. Give him more time with the kids. And hey, with the TV. Hey, be on TV. You know, walk the
I
gate.
think she may. I
do
think she
all
may
the
be
babies-
pregnant again too. So yeah,
Yeah,
she might be pushing him out the door, bro. You need gonna make a little bit more of me.
right. I mean, go ahead and take your early maternity leave, Russell. I mean, something because go ahead. Hey, it's okay. You
I'm
had
with
what
you though,
wanted
Don.
one. Yeah,
I'm with you, Don. And it ain't got to be the NFL. Go to the Big Ten Network after you transfer from NC State. You bought it, Big Ten. Go ahead and make your millions off you Russell Wilson, XYZ. Yeah, you don't need to take no more hits. I'll get benched. But hell, I get benched too for 3-4 million. But I'm with you.
right. I mean, go over the. You can go over to Holler at Prime, Holler at Peacock,
Yeah,
Amazon,
yeah,
something
yeah.
like
They need help.
little part time. Look, yeah.
And speaking of that, Prime, Netflix, or whoever's doing the Brazil games and the Mexico games and all that, holler at us. We can do your side stuff. We be the sideline porters / assistants / end zone corner. Talk to the people in the crowd. Yes, we can do that. We would actually have our Espanol down pat for you.
Yes.
We'll take that.
I'm gonna take some lessons.
Yeah, everything. Yeah, we get it all. Yeah, we do it all. And speaking of getting it all, giving it all, or taking it all, Stephon Diggs found out not guilty of assault and the strangulation. I don't know how much you guys. I know you guys working and doing what you got to do. My gosh, bro. Well, yeah, you do things around the house, brother. We gonna say that. You do, you do things around.
Even he had to laugh.
Yeah, he said work. Like, is that a different? Somebody else is in here besides me, but no. I'm gonna say this. I followed this a little bit of it because I really didn't care, but what I've heard about it and the shelf, having a living shelf that has to leave when Cardi B comes with her family, can't stay the night, but have to go stay at the hotel because Cardi B and her peoples are there. You're not a living shelf. You're a living girlfriend. Like when we gonna stop making silly ass decisions, bro? And I know we men. I know we visual creatures and stuff like that, but I'm tired of seeing these athletes have these big paydays and this like, will he be signed with somebody? Probably. Somebody's gonna be desperate enough to go ahead and do. But bro, you was on a tail end of your career anyway. Let's be honest. Dude's tough, but he's been in the league for a minute, and you continue to stay in the media. Like, we've seen this happen before. Like, you're not the first one. Why is it always the receivers? It's always the receivers. Like, that has got to be the prima donnas of them all. But come on, dog. You helped take New England to the Super Bowl, and you really did. Because when we saw your quarterback in the Super Bowl, he looked like Boo Boo the Fool. They looked garbage. You know what I'm saying? But your career, I'm going to say this, your career may be over. When we going to learn, man, it's off-season stuff that's going on. And like I said, and don't get me wrong, every position's got some stuff that goes on. But these receivers, bro, T-Rock, I mean, I know you glad it ain't Rice this off season, Rice Aroni, but goddamn, like where we got for real? The past 2 years have been Rice. Now it's Diggs. Like
Among other things.
right? What's going on, man? What's Stephon? I mean, dude, God, what's your thoughts on? Okay, we'll do it this way. Is Diggs gonna play again, man? I mean, and then like, how long is he gonna like? Is he on borrowed time?
He'll play. Found not guilty. And you know what I mean? Yeah, he'll play. This God is good.
All the time.
And all the time.
God is good.
God is good.
Yeah. So he's blessed. He's truly blessed in a situation where these type of things usually don't work out for men.
True that.
So, let him count his blessings. He probably hasn't learned anything from it.
Oh, no, sir.
But let him count his blessings. I think he'll play. I don't think he'll play like he's used to have played. But I think he'll end up on somebody's team. He'll play a little bit. And then, he should go out with some grace and just retire. Don't let it be a point where no NFL team wanted to mess with you. Just retire.
What if I tell you, damn, I was going to say it sound like a 30 for 30. What if I tell you that Stephon Diggs just had 3 babies last year? Does that change?
Well, see, then he needs to be worried about feeding them 18 kids he's got. You know what I mean? Instead of out here acting like a fool. That don't make no sense.
Yeah, Cardi B and 2 other women. It is what it is. Don, what's your thoughts on the Diggs situation, man?
Oh man, this Diggs is going to find him. He's going to find himself on a team. He's going to be like a D-Hop, as in you can't remember what teams he on. You're gonna forget that he's in the league. Steve. You're gonna be like, oh, he's playing for Cleveland, or you gonna, he's in the
Cleveland, right?
And you're gonna be somewhere random and just be on the sideline with his jacket on or whatever else, watching the game. It's just weird enough that he has put himself in this situation. As in one point how he was, and then it just slowly, he's a ticking time bomb. He's probably his worst nightmare. It's like he's done this all to himself. You going off and having these kids, and like, come on, man. Him and Anthony Edwards probably been hanging out. So I don't know. It's crazy enough.
Damn.
Yeah.
Him and Ant-Man and Trayvon Diggs, his brother.
Right.
Yeah, his brother out of control too. So they got to throw him in there too.
Out of control.
Out of control. Like it doesn't even make sense.
It's out of control. Gina's out of control.
All right. Been a great night. T-Rock, what you leaving the people with?
Man, everybody had a fantastic weekend. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And I'll be seeing y'all probably next week sometime.
Do. He said, well, that's next week. That's next week. Damn, he heard him do that out there.
All right, people, let me tell you this. You are going to find out who a lot of... Why you start laughing?
Let me tell you something.
You
are gonna find you.
Sound like Bill Cosby. I was going for the Bill Cosby with that one.
Oh, you was going for the Bill Cosby. Hey, let me show you. Hey, I get a look.
I'm going to be fine in life.
Put Jello pudding pops.
I got a pudding pop over.
I don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't say you got to put pump over there. Don't do that.
Somebody from 20 years ago is gonna say, "Hey, Donnie, he wrote me 20 years ago."
Oh, wait a minute. Let's start this. Yeah, here we go.
All right, yeah, we totally opposite. All right, let me tell you this. You're gonna upset a lot of people when you start doing what's best for you. But I'm gonna tell you one thing: do it anyway. Because you're going to find out who a lot of people are.
There we go. You never know who you know until you know who you know. That's all I'm going to leave with. God bless everybody. We out of here. Peace out. And, yeah, happy Mother's Day to all the mothers. And all the fathers that are mothers, because they out there too. Don't act like they ain't. Peace.
They don't act like it.
They always do.
Every City Sports Review is a classic. Click on the latest to see what happened. All facts and never capping. Don't be sleeping. Maybe only napping.